And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer.
Howdy folks, Darren back with you here at Cross Timbers Farm. Welcome to 8th Day Chronicles. Take you along with us this beautiful fall evening for our evening farm chores. Susan's already out here at the barn somewhere, so I just arrived and we're going to see what's going on here. The first thing I usually do is check these fence chargers, and this one looks good, full charge. Let's go over and check the other, and we've had a nice sunny day, so the chargers should be in good shape. This one looks really good. We've got a nice full charge on all of them, so it's been kind of a windy day here. Susan's out here in the pasture with, if you can see, I'm surrounded by chickens. Our chickens are out free ranging as we do basically every day. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
There's
out here with the stinky boys.
Yeah, our 2 Oberhausley bucks and Raven
Yeah,
and
they're
Oakley.
not with the girls now. The girls grew tired of them.
Yeah, the girls are out of season right at the moment, so.
He wants petted, but he smells so bad I just don't want to touch him. He just smells too bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All the chickens are around, and the girls in the front pasture are looking good. There's a little Stormy. She's our youngest doe. She's only, I'm not real sure her age, 6 months maybe. Susan could tell you closer. There's Lana and Mudslides over there behind the shed. Hopefully Lana and Mudslide are bred, and we'll have us some beautiful Oberhausley babies this spring. So, all right.
Hello, girl. Hello, girl. Hey, girls.
We love friendly goats. If a goat's not real friendly, it don't stay here long. Of course, we check them out. As you can see, Lana, she's right up on me. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, little Stormy. Hey, little Stormy. We like friendly goats. If they're not very friendly, even if one's got real good conformation and all that, if they're just standoffish, and if we go to look at possibly buying a new goat, and they're just standoffish and not very people oriented and act real skittish of people, we don't, it loses my interest really fast.
Well, we usually can get them to be pretty
Yeah.
friendly.
I like a friendly goat, but one thing I do not allow them to do is jump on me, and this little joker's trying to. Now you stop that.
She's a baby.
She is. She's a baby, but we don't allow them to jump on you. If you have visitors at the farm or family comes by or something and they want to see the goats, you take a goat Lana's size or Muddy's size here, jump on you, they can knock you down.
They'll hurt you real quick, won't they?
Yeah, I like them to be real friendly and walk up to me and pet on them, but we don't allow them to jump on us. Their feet going up on your body's a no-no. All right, okay. Let's see if we can get a few evening chores done here. We got to get all these chickens rounded up and put back in their runs. We allow our chickens to free range every day. After about lunchtime, we turn them out and let them do what chickens are supposed to do. But we put them back up at night. We have so many coyotes here in this area. I've got trail cam pictures of a big black one. It's the only black coyote I've ever saw. But he's around the farm local, and thanks to Raven and Oakley, they keep our farm protected. So Susan's getting mugged by some goats.
Come on, goats. 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 Come on, girls. Hey. Oh, hey. Hey, you didn't give Stormy any. Stormy didn't get any. You pig. Lana, you're a pig. Lana, you're a pig. Is that a good tree?
Goodness, it's the chickens.
That one got trampled.
Yeah, Lana about jumped off the spool onto a chicken. All right, we'll see if we can't get these chickens put up. And the barn cat.
The kitty can't even come in here for Stormy.
Okay, let's gather some eggs. I've always said chickens is the one thing you'll have on your farm that'll feed you every day. We've got our nest boxes where we can access it from the outside of the run. Those are some pretty eggs. Look at that.
Yep, those common eggs are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, those are pretty eggs. Okay, I think that's all of them from that side. We'll check the other side just to make sure. We've got, should have 8 layers in there, but we've only got 7 laying. We get 7 eggs about every day. No, there's none in here. And here's a tip for you. When you got young pullets and they're first starting to lay, or getting ready to lay, put you a plastic golf ball in the nest box and they think it's an egg. It kind of, they look at it and go, oh, there's where the eggs are supposed to be. It's always worked pretty good for us in the past doing that. We'll get an egg in the floor every now and then when they first start laying, but not much. Let me check. Speaking of that, let me just glance in here. No, none in the floor. That's good. That's one thing that I do not like is a chicken that will lay eggs in the floor, the coop. All right. Around to the other side we go. These black sex links have been laying fairly decent. I wouldn't say grand, but they're
getting older. They're about 2 years old now.
Yeah, but you know, they're a hybrid. A black sex link chicken is a cross, and I don't know which one's the rooster and which one's the hen, but they're basically a cross between a barred rock and a Rhode Island red, and they lay big old whopping eggs. I mean, look at the size of that egg, and looks like we've only got 2 in here out of 6 hens, which is not ideal. unless we've got one in the floor. And we do have one black sex link hen, and I don't know exactly which one it is, but she notoriously will lay in the floor. I don't know why. She it's like she will not lay in a nest box. So I always check the coop floor just to make sure. And she usually lays over on this side when she does it. She hasn't done it in a while, but let's just see. No, there's no egg in the floor.
Plenty of feathers. Anybody need a pillow?
Yeah, plenty of feathers flopped off in there. Won't be long before we clean these out again.
Yeah, get them ready for winter.
Yeah, and spread what's in there on our hay fields for our fertilize. So that's the eggs for today. Right there. Some pretty eggs. Very pretty eggs. All right, on with the farm chores. Now I got to put some water in for these chickens. Here, I filled that big water up last night, so it should be good. Let me get some water going. We have water run to each side of the barn, which makes it so easy for water. I just keep a bucket handy, and we've got a water hose ran through the barn and across to this side.
There's a pretty orb weaver. You know it's fall when you see the orbs.
So, just can't let them just freeze up and bust on us over the winter. Clean water is important for chickens. Fresh, clean water. Now this is the weirdest thing. If you look in there, you can put fresh, clean, cold water in a water trough or a bucket, and if it spills out on the ground, the chickens will drink it out of a mud puddle off the ground before they'll drink out of the bucket. It seems like it's soaking in now to where they can't drink it up off the ground, but usually if it'll puddle up, they'll drink it off the ground before they'll drink it out of the water. It's strange.
Roman.
It's like they rather have the muddy, dirty water. But in any event, we still they are, except for just locking them up when they go to bed. Okay, I'll fill this up again so I can take it around and pour some for the goat. Okay. Now, I don't mind spiders, but he better not get on me. If he gets on me, me and him's gonna have problems.
It's a her.
Or a her.
It's a her.
We're gonna have problems, and I weigh about 200 pounds and she weighs about 2 ounces, so I think I will come out the winner on that one.
It's a pretty orb weaver.
I don't mind spiders around the barn as long as they don't get on me. I can see them, you know, in the corner or whatever, and I just leave them be. Let them do their thing. They're catching flies and stuff like that, but they got their space, I got mine, but now when they invade my space is when we have a problem.
Okay, I've already filled up the boys'
All right,
water.
okay, good. I just got to do some out here. And you open this gate and they know what it is, and here they come.
No. Been waiting patiently, haven't you? Really? the rest of it over here for Stormy. There we go.
One of these girls needs to come over here and eat.
Yeah.
There you go, Muddy. Come over and eat, Mudslide. Lana's a little chubby. She might need to go on a diet. Mudslide's thin. Mudslide has been thin. She's gaining some weight.
She's been thin since she got her Bosie vaccine.
Yeah, ever since her Bosie, she's been thin. And
Caused a white patch. Her hair fell out and it caused a white patch, but the vet's coming next week to
yeah, the vet's
do a
going.
nutrition assessment for her.
Yeah, she's gaining some weight from what she was when she was in milk. But we've offered her some of the best feed that we could buy, and 24-hour hay, and some very lush orchard grass pastures, and she'll eat and walk off from it. So it's time to feed the rest of the critters.
Come on, Oakley girl. Come on, sweet Oakley. All right, go on. There you go, Oakley. All right, and feeding these boys is a little chaotic. Oh, you got popped by the fence, didn't you, sweetie? Don't snort at me. You go on. Don't you be that way. Come on, Raven. Come on, Raven. Raven. Raven gets fed in the barn if she'll come with me. Come on, sweet girl. Come on, sweet girl. There you go. Hey. So we have to feed them in separate pans. Their feed's a little different than the girls. The boys don't get a lot of grain, and they don't get any sweet mix because that can cause some urinary stones for them. So they get combback and a little alfalfa and some oats. That's all they get.
Yeah, they're not aggressive over, they just get, it's a competition between them over the feed.
Yeah.
That's the reason they kind of get a little hateful about it.
He was spitting, that's his, he's trying to show dominance over the other buck. Sweet girl.
Shadows. I don't know how afraid you are of this. Okay, so the farm chores are about done for the evening. The goats has been fed, and the dogs, and the chickens locked up, and eggs gathered. And did we miss anything?
Now the girls have their treats.
Yeah, we
That's it.
every night we leave Oakley with our does, the doe herd here in the front pasture, and Raven stays in the back pasture with the bucks, those stinky bucks. So
They are pretty stinky this afternoon.
yeah, so farming's a 365-day-a-year job. You got animals to take care of, and they have to be taken care of every day, no matter what. So rain or shine.
Snow and freezing rain.
Yeah. We've been out here in the last 10 years and done about it all in every weather imaginable. So it's a good life, and we enjoy it. So anyhow, it's getting dark on us, and we've got supper waiting in the house, and our daughter's here to visit, so we're going to get to the house and see her for a while, and the animals are done for the evening. So thanks for being with us here at Cross Timbers Farm this evening.
Yep. Have a good evening, and if you haven't already done so, we would sure appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we put videos up, and leave comments about the content that you want to see, and we sure appreciate it.
God bless. Have a good evening.
Come on. Hey. So, gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Time to go. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.